Hello, everyone. This is Andy from Therapy Site Builder and Therapy Entrepreneurs Club. I just wanted to answer a few questions I had from one of our members today, and I hope that will be a benefit to all of you. So, first off, the question was about how to build course pages, and another question was about how to make sure you're getting emails for people who buy your stuff. So this person has a few products in their store, and a couple of those products aren't fully connected yet. So we're going to go through that process to make sure we have all of the steps down. So first of all, when you have products in the store, you're going to want to go to your store tab and settings, and make sure the email address that you would like to be notified on things to be down here. And then make sure to hit Save Settings. Now that's not all we have to do, but that's an important step. So let's go back to the Builder tab here. And what we are going to do is we are going to actually let's just create a make-believe course here. So I'm going to go, and the way we create courses is not really like other platforms, more customizable. You're going to create a page. And what I would, actually before I do that, to be more organized, let's create a page group. And we can call it example course. And we could say falls prevention course, just for kicks here. And we'll hit add. What that did is just added a folder here so I could be organized with the web pages I create. So now let's actually go ahead and create a page. The cool thing about what we've done for you is we have some templates for membership and course. I want to just highlight one we just got done building here and see if that shows up. I may have to refresh my screen, so give me a second. So I'm going to go back into my page. Let's see. I'll just create a new one here because I'm not sure where that other one went. So I go to membership course, and as you can see here, these 4 pages are brand new. They are great. So this is a great option for having a members area. So if I wanted to preview that, if this will work for you, I don't know why it wouldn't, but if you like it, then you can use it. If you want something else, you can use something else or build your page from scratch. What you have to think about is what kind of a members area do I want? What kind of a course home do I want? When people sign into my course, what do I want them to be able to see, in terms of that user experience? I think this is a really clean one for a start. So let's choose it. And what I'm going to do is, again, falls prevention member home, give that page a name, and I'm going to add it to my group. So I'm going to add it to my course group. That's very important because I can make that members only or password protected after I get done building all this. I'm going to leave it public so that I can continue to preview easily throughout this building process. I'm going to hit add, and as you can see, we have a nice new members area which I can play around with. I can change the background on things if I would like right here. So I'll let you figure out how to edit for now until you have questions on that. But let's just say, welcome to the falls prevention course. It's a good example of how you can customize this. So if I scroll down, maybe I don't want to say products, maybe I just want to say modules or lessons. Whatever it is that you want to call it, that is perfectly fine. Now, if you would like this to be more of a front-facing, like a prospect-facing, people that haven't become customers yet, you could even show like all of your courses. Check out our courses, right? And whatever you want there. And it could be, maybe this one is falls prevention. Maybe this one is early Identification of stroke signs. Okay, if I could spell. You get the picture. I can kind of click and edit. I still can't spell. Oh well. So I'm going to make sure I hit save there. And again, this could be something that serves as more of a public page if I want to. If there's ever a block on here that you don't like, but you don't want to delete it necessarily, you can click this one to hide it. And just clicking back and forth will unhide that. So pretty nice there. So let's go ahead and just pretend this was a public facing view. I'm going to delete that because I already got text here. And what I will do from here is I'm going to go and create a new page. When I create a new page, what I'm going to go and do is add another module home. You can call it whatever you want. So again, let's just say this was the fall prevention one, falls prevention course. And then if I wanted to do a heading up here, I can always add stuff. Enjoy your lessons below. Okay, and I can make that bigger, bolder. I'm not going to spend too much time making it look fancy. And if I want to change that, I could keep that. I can delete it. Let's just say I didn't like that there. Okay. So, your house. Okay. So once I have, again, we're kind of planning out how things are going to look, the modules. So what I'd recommend is you go on a tool called Workflowy or Google Drive and just map out what the course looks like, what's going to be the first page they see, what's going to be the next page they see if they click on a particular thing. So now you've seen I created kind of a course page. So if I wanted to connect that first page I made, and it looks like I forgot to add this to my page group to keep it organized. Now you'll see both of those pages are under here. If I go back to the first one, I can actually link this page with my other page. So I go to my page group and maybe I go to the falls prevention, or maybe I want to go to the module home. So that means once I click on this, it's going to take me where I need to go. And to preview that, you could always do this, preview it, and make sure that it takes you to the right place. Otherwise, you could relink it to a new destination. Okay, and another thing about the header, a header is a global column, meaning if you change or delete stuff or edit it, it will affect all of your pages, so be careful with this. What you want to do is you might want to hide it. That's not going to affect your other pages if you just do the show or hide, but other stuff will. So I usually like to hide the header and footer on courses and course menus and that kind of thing, just because it's less invasive. And if I really want, I can click add a block here and just do an empty block. And as you can see up here, there's these arrows. I can move it up, and then I can add my logo up here. I would just need to go and add an image. And then I could click here and then navigate to where my logo is saved on my desktop. I'm not going to do that right now, so we will delete that. So you can get the idea of creating a course. Now the important thing once you've created a course is to go into your contacts. And in here you're going to have member groups. So this is where the important part is for making sure you're giving people access to only what they're paying for. So I'm going to do falls prevention course as one of my groups. That way I can link it when I go back to my builder. Let's just say the course was already done, all nice and fancy. And let's just say someone, in order to be in this page, they have to have access. And what I want to check here is in the settings. So right now it's public access. So maybe I want to go to members only. and I choose a member group and I hit falls prevention. Again, I don't want to do this until I'm all the way done. Otherwise, it will be a pain to preview stuff as you are building. So wait till you're done building, then go ahead and make those changes to the pages so that they're member access only. Now, it's important as you're making a course. So it's very cool that you can customize all of your course pages, very unique across making courses goes in the tech space. But you do have to do a couple extra steps to ensure that your people have a good user experience. So first of all, what I would recommend is creating a login page for your students. So that, again, you can do it as simple as you want. I would just start with an empty page, say login for product 2, just as an example. Make sure to put it in the right group so my pages are staying organized over here. I'm going to click add. Okay, again, I want to hide this just because I don't like having those there myself. And then here, what we can do is we can go and use a widget if we want, or we can add a block shortcut from here. But I like to use the widget, and what I'm going to do is do member login here. And because I like having some space there, again, you could throw in another block up here with your logo. You can make it as fancy as you want. But for the sake of just keeping things simple, I am trying not to go too complicated here. So once you get that, you click anywhere on one of these two boxes and you can edit this. And in order to log in, if this is a course that people are paying for, I would probably take off the registrations, because if they've bought your product, it's likely they've already registered. But if you want to include both, there's an option for that, okay? But let's just say they do this. Okay, so you're like, that doesn't look right. What I would want to do is just come in and add a heading. Product 2, login page. And then what I'm going to do is just make it look a little better. Again, I'm just dragging up and down to change the space there. I'll hit save. And once this is if you want to edit the colors and things. I'm not going to get into that right now. So if I go to edit, enable login, and then I'm going to check. Okay, I can have that login. And then this is really nice too. Show custom page after login. And then I can take them to a specific page. Maybe I want to take them to the module home for the falls prevention course. Hit select, and anyone who logs in through this page will be directed to their product, which will be fantastic. So there's the first thing that I want you to do, is make a login page for your customers. Start simple and then gradually make it look nicer and a little bit more fancy. From here, we're going to ask ourselves, okay, we have a course, we have a login page. How do people go ahead and buy this product? So for each product you have, you're going to need a checkout page. So we're going to create a page, and we can use the checkout option. And let's just find one that's super simple. If we have a option here, so we could use any of these. Sometimes as well, I can do a blank page. Hide those. And this is a nice shortcut too. We'll see if we have anything here that could be used. Yeah, checkout. So again, a few different options here. Maybe just this one will be sufficient. Take that white space out. What I might do is take that out, or as well, maybe I want to add my own colors there. You can do a lot of stuff with colors and making it look, again, very custom. But let's just say I want to spend as little time possible because I want to get my course out. We'll just leave the price as is. I don't want people fooling around. I want them to just buy the course. So I took those off. And once I get here, I'm going to click anywhere on here. I'm going to go up here to settings. And once someone goes through this, I want to make sure I have them go to the right place. So after they buy, generally what I would recommend is creating a thank you page. So again, we're having to create a lot of pages here, but it doesn't take that long with the templates we have. Another thing you're going to want to do is enable customer registrations. That way they can register for, whatever it is, the course or the product you're giving them. And definitely tag customers on a new order, like 10 tips webinar. We'll say that's one of your products. Hit enter. By doing that in your contacts, it will be organized according to those tags, so you can keep things nice and organized. Again, I would want to change that to a thank you page that I haven't made yet. We'll just make it the login page for now. So that could act as our thank you page because people want to get access to their stuff right after most of the time. And if there's anything else here, let's see. Once we go on products, it's going to allow us to select our products. So again, I need to, if I haven't added the store product, I'm going to need to do that as well. This will give you a hint and a reminder to do that. But let's just say course one was the right one. Then I would confirm that, and as you see, it's showing up here. A bump offer is like a mini upsell. It will show on the same checkout page. So something we can talk about later. And from here, we're going to hit save. We're going to preview it, make sure it's looking good. And once someone buys our product, before that happens, we generally have to go and make sure in our store that we have connected a payment processor. So you want to add one from here and choose from. Stripe's pretty common, PayPal's pretty common. You can use any of those though. Product's not going to work until that's done. So going back, we have a login page. We have, kind of the thank you page right now is the login page. We have a couple of examples of the pages we've done for our course. And after this, it's just a matter of, getting out there, marketing your course, and then making sure everything is connected appropriately. When I say that, it's coming in here, making sure that you have the right groups in here, and then with your pages, that they are associated with that membership group once you're ready to sell. So again, going back here, just to remind you, I showed you this before, but we will go to settings, and again, I would change that once I'm done, choose the member group, and then hit save. Okay, so this is kind of your foray, your intro into creating some courses. So it's, yes, you have to think about what you're doing, and planning that is essential first. So which pages do I want for my people? So you might plan out, I need a login page, I need my course pages, and the course pages with the content, you might be like, okay, now I have this nice view for my courses, and we made the module home, but now I actually need where I display the content. Well, if that was the case, you'd have to tell yourself, okay, I need another page. And again, we have lots of shortcuts for you here. I would recommend this one because it's our best, I think our best membership, or one of our best ones. So select it and then give it a name. And we're going to make sure it's under that course, hit add. And again, down here, this could be an individual module where in order to get your video in there, you have to put your embed code or your video source here. You could change the thumbnail and also give your readers or users some text to go along with it, some calls to action, maybe a way for support. So, and again, you can always hide these things if they're not relevant at the moment. I like hiding them because it gives you a chance to use that content later on. With the footer, I would recommend hiding it instead of using this particular hide. Two different hide functions on the normal content and with the header footer. So we will hit save there. And again, I can always preview stuff to make sure it looks good. Okay. I don't have anything connected there, so it's not going to play anything for me. But now I have a course, I have some pages, I have some content. It's working really fast. I can always create, unique designs for my course from scratch. Or if I would like a different view, I can check out what's in here. And if it's not in here, if you have like, hey, I would like a course or a module page that looks like my friend's page or someone else's page that I've seen, and send us that page, and we will do our best to create that for you as a custom template, save you time. But as you can see, there's a lot of different options in here. If you like a different look, go ahead and check them out. And if you have more that you want made, just let us know, and we'll start making those for you. But that is how you get a jump on your course creation, and that is how you create the pages before and after that are necessary. Whenever you create a product, I want you to remember you should probably always have a login page for it, and you should probably always have a thank you page, and you should probably always have a checkout page, especially a checkout page, because otherwise it's not going to, people are not going to be able to buy that. And again, I forgot to move that into this, so I'll do that now. And whenever you get stuck, click around a little and see if you can figure out, using the ribbon here, what is lacking. And if you're having a hard time, obviously reach out to support and we will help you on that. From here, what we can do, I think, another great idea, I just thought off the cuff. One thing that I think is a really good idea to ensure you get your notifications is go into your pages. And what I want you to do is part of a thank you page. Maybe just have this be part of your thank you page. So what we are going to do, maybe just a simple thank you page. Thank you, falls prevention. Add it to our groups. Hit add. And instead of all of this, I'm going to hide that because I don't want it right now. Okay. Thank you for your purchase. Please fill out a short form below so we can best serve you now and in the future. And then I think this is a good idea too. Good idea. List your email. And then what we're going to want to do is come into the widgets and drag a form over here. And then again, we can customize the form, but get their name, get their email. Why did you sign up for this course, or what are you needing help with the most right now? This is a great opportunity to serve your members at a high level. So customize that as you see fit. And you might even add a header there. So after, what I'm going to do is, again, click anywhere on this form, go up here to edit settings, give this a specific form name, falls prevention, and send notification to. This is very powerful. Okay. So send notification to my email at gmail.com. Again, I would recommend tagging people as intake form or falls prevention. Enter. Okay, so that's going to be organized for us, which will be super nice. And again, after we go and hit submit, maybe now is the time where we want to take them to that login page. So that login page, when we hit select, and we'd make sure to hit save. And then again, we're going to have to run through the process to make sure it works. But I think that is going to ensure that you're getting notifications that you want to get as you are getting people into various products. And again, the way we did that is ensuring that you have a form as part of your thank you page and as part of your process. Even if you don't have a thank you page, make a new page and just add that form widget. Come up here and make sure you're getting those notifications. You need to edit the fields, go to the edit fields box. You can do that. If you want to make the look different, the styling, here it is, or orientation. And if you need this on multiple places, go ahead and copy that. It's going to show up over here. It's very cool if you find that a certain block or element that you copy, you want to use it quite often. Go over here and then just hit save in your account, give it a name, and then when you come back in here, it will be in your saved things. Very, very helpful, very much a time saver. So we've gone through a lot. I'm going to stop here, and if I've missed things, just please send in a question to support and we will get you covered.